the question always is, in a game like this, matchup experience, all right? So let's think about it. Chat, how many Samus players does the Northeast have? Because Naxdy, to my knowledge, doesn't travel too much. Or on the one occasion he's traveled, I don't know if he's, well, might have played a couple of matchups here or there. But, wait, hang on. There is one Samus player, isn't there? There's, I can't remember that. Just chat, please. There is definitely, I've seen it on the graphics. There's definitely a Samus player in the Northeast. Apologies for forgetting the name. So anyway, I honestly can't call this one. It's such a weird position to be in. I think Snake is such a weird character in terms of the fact that I don't know, Snake just plays his game. Do you know what I mean? He does his thing. Meanwhile, Samus, in some sense, what we've seen Ramboss do well, puts up the wall. You can't really put up the wall if Snake's just going around throwing grenades everywhere. So yeah. Nice crowd shot here. Me with the boys. I don't have a cold one, just got some water. But yeah, quite a decent turnout for top 8 here in terms of the viewing experience. New Era has always been a hype tournament, always been interesting viewing experience. I was at the last New Era. Anyway, moving on into this game, we got the fantastic. I think we got a really good set for you coming up here. I cannot call it. The other few games, I can't help but feel that we had more of an idea as to who was going to get the W, but on this one, I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. I think I want to see how good Ramboss deals with Snake, basically. Has Ramboss played Steph before?
Ramboss played Steph.
Yeah,
Ramboss beat Steph.
Really?
Yeah.
In that matchup or against?
No,
Wolf?
I think Steph would usually play Wolf.
Okay.
But I think in the past, Rami's played against Steph's Snake and probably won. That's why Steph would usually go Wolf.
I was just saying in the little bit of solo then that I actually can't call this one. You got a prediction?
Yeah, Naxdy.
You think this is it? It's like the Snake matchup. It's either you know it or you don't. Well, to some extent, you've got to get over a certain threshold. And I think certain players that Naxdy's faced today might not have been over that threshold. Yeah. But Ramboss, if he's been playing with Streaks, one of the best in the UK, not just with Snake, but just in general, then it's not going to be a problem, you would think.
That's what I mean. Like, Rami's probably played against the best Snakes in the UK. He played when Bobby was one of the more prominent Snakes. Yep. Played against Steph Snake quite a lot as well. There's definitely quite a few Snakes down in London, generally speaking, so I'm sure he knows this matchup to a T. However, Naxdy right now got a slight disadvantage, but he's just been playing so sick. That being said, Rami got in the air.
I find it interesting that like Naxdy might be a slightly different Snake to what I guess what most players are used to, because he's so optimal, as we've said before, with just all of the toolkit that Snake has. Whereas players like I think Streaks, they're not solo mains of Snake. They're good players in their own right. They know a lot of shenanigans. They got some Twitter clips for you, but Naxdy might be a different beast.
Yeah.
He read the B reverse.
Interesting. I like the way that. So I was talking about it a little bit between the set with Nades and Naxdy, in that Nades was trying to chase a little bit in the air and it was working out, but Ramboss just kind of waiting with charge shot to see how Naxdy lands.
Yeah,
it's such a weird way to pressure, because it's like, oh god, I'm gonna get shot if I don't land properly.
This is the thing. Snake's landing, it's like there's a lot of mix-ups that he has, but they're relatively linear. So basically, in that situation, he could pull a grenade. Is he going to be reversed this way or that way, basically? And in the end, Ramboss is like, he's probably going to fade away, which he's done before. Ramboss getting a big kick from Naxdy there with the up tilt.
Yeah, a little bit of impatience there from Ramboss. Do you think he probably would have just happily gone back to the corner, or maybe even to the ledge if necessary, but just trying to land straight on him and then actually taking advantage with the up tilt. The double dash. Oh, good night, Mario Kart.
Smash. All right, ledge trap in. Oh.
Yeah, charge shot to dash tag. Yeah. Good burst option for Samus for sure.
Give him the beep beep. This is what I mean. Look at all this pressure that.
It
doesn't matter how much pressure. Never mind. I was gonna say, look how much pressure Naxdy is putting as he lands to the ground. But then Ramboss is like, I'm gonna be it.
I'm just gonna be.
I'm gonna be it. Oh, there it goes. There goes the charge shot. All right, so yeah, back throw. Okay. Interested. What's the ledge trap going to be this time? Gets the up smash on the ledge.
Oh, that platform coming in so clutch for Ramboss.
Nice, gets the F tilt. Okay, ledge trap situation. This is where Naxdy earns his bacon. This is where you get your bunny.
Like the fact that you went for the parry there. This is
Oh,
wow,
living.
we're still living.
Dark Samus, a lot of armor there.
What
Oh.
amazing evasion from Ramboss.
Doesn't really get much off that F smash. I think he might have got the weak hit. Just crawling up on him.
Yeah, that might.
Oh, the
that
platform
could've
moving away.
totally been it.
Yeah, bit of damage there from the
Okay, yeah.
from the charge shot. 120 on Snake.
Yeah, this is.
Would you say Samus is a character that struggles killing? I'd say not really.
No,
Like,
no. I think when you got a charge shot, you can do the amount of pressure that you can.
exactly. So.
I think you can trap people frame-wise.
Shoot.
Yeah. Wow.
Ramboss. He just went side B, side B, side B.
That's the
Ball
classic.
attack.
That's the classic from Melee and stuff like that. When I used to play casually.
Oh.
There's your fall down there.
Sneaking down. He immediately pressed taunt. He cancelled his net into a taunt. He's like, I'm here.
Yeah, that was sick. I mean, look, Ramboss, that was probably the most confident game I've seen someone take off of Naxdy.
Yeah, pretty much. Usually Naxdy, when he's fighting someone, if he loses a game, of course, losing games, but it can be a bit of a close battle. But Ramboss, I think, already showing signs that he's catching on to a lot of the options that Naxdy's going for. I think some Snake play, for example, like when Snake's recovering, they can autopilot sometimes in terms of the way that they land. Like they kind of go through the cycle of, okay, use my, drop the C4, B-reverse a grenade, retreat towards a platform. And Rambo's like, I know you're going to do that. Boom. And then just shoots him with the neutral beam.
Yeah, that's what
All right. I don't know what the crowd were popping off for. I think
I'm not sure. Maybe it was the music choice? I don't know.
Oh, the music choice. Training mode. Oh, this is the 64 training mode. So let's have
This is not suitable music for this finals game too.
I mean, each to their own. All right. Starts off, Ramboss getting a little bit of damage here from the grab. Okay. This is really jarring, this music.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm like struggling to adapt to it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So it's like training mode. It's like they got the cones out. It's like it's just. Oh, okay. Catching him rolling in there.
Parry from Ramboss. Got him at a ledge here again. Actually doing okay when it comes to Ramboss coming off a
Was
ledge.
he stuck? He must have been stuck. No, actually no, I can't be stuck because he would have died.
Yeah, no, 100% would have died.
All right, Ramboss retreating, getting a bit more of that charge shot.
And Naxdy's got a lead here, so he can definitely play a lot more reserved. There's your up tilt.
My
And this is where you struggle now.
Here we
this
go.
is where you struggle.
Here we
because
go.
Naxdy plays his game now. Naxdy plays his game where he chills out.
Oh,
you don't get a lot in.
Naxdy is so buttonsy in the sense that as soon as he almost like the first active frame after he does one move, he's pulling a grenade.
Yeah.
So Ramboss has to be super frame tight in terms of not blowing up that grenade with some of his aerials. Grab, down throw. Oh,
Tries to
okay.
get a stick. Yeah,
Oh,
tries
he
to
might
get
have
the
got
stick.
he might have got another punish of that Naxdy.
He tried to go for the stick on the C4 and maybe get something off of that. Kill him off the top with the C4 off. Maybe an up air. No.
Okay, Naxdy just chilling out. Multi-hit's not the greatest to deal with Snakes up B.
You gotta hit the Cypher, not the man a lot of the time.
Not the man. Nice times the grenade explosion there really well. So it's a really good game so far from Naxdy.
Yeah. And this has got to be exhausting for Ramboss, man, to go through this game too so far.
Oh,
there's your OB again.
Scooping him up.
Naxdy
Wait,
acknowledging that.
They both died.
Wait, what?
Wait.
The grenade!
Oh, the
grenade!
Oh my.
Oh my days. That's why Naxdy was nodding his head like, we got him, boys. We got him, boys.
You think you were safe? You weren't safe.
You thought it was over. That might be right. Okay, that's you there. This is kind of bad for Naxdy, yeah.
Right, okay, has to explode. No, doesn't really. He might be able to pull it out a bit quicker. It's a hard technique pulling out the C4 for the self-explosion.
Especially when you're running at that angle.
Yeah, exactly. Tricky, but he wasn't able to get it that time. So Ramboss
that was a quick reply from Ramboss.
That's what I mean. It's like killing Snake in that sort of fashion. You don't really get edge guards on Snake usually. I mean, you kind of have to. I guess it depends on the matchup of the move you hit him with. I guess he's stuck. He is stuck. There is a C4 on that.
C4 on that plasma suit. The grenade just beating the charge shot.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's the dynamic in the matchup that Naxdy maybe wants to remember for game 3.
Oh, this is very, very close. Naxdy retreating to the ledge again. Ramboss, I think, was ready for it, but getting a bit too aggressive. Lands right into the path of that C4. Oh, grab, down throw.
Oh,
no, forward throw.
Gets him off stage. Cypher is scary.
Covers himself excellently there, Ramboss, with the side B, interrupting the...
This is
his own side B.
scary.
Oh,
Wow.
what a back air.
Ramboss with a clutch out there.
That's a big game. That's a big, big game.
Wow.
It's the difference between, I always say game 2, if it's last hit, the difference between it being 1-1, or it's an even game, and it being 2-0, where the other person has to make the reverse 3-0. It's night and day.
Yes, sir. It certainly is.
It's a big W there for Ramboss.
This is big now. I mean, this is scary for Naxdy.
I also love, once again, we see the little chugger from Naxdy. Ramboss just like, what the heck was that?
You know,
back to work.
Ramboss, full murder face, just
He's
like,
like,
wow, I can't believe this was happening.
What a load of nonsense.
Naxdy just like, you know, and you love to see it. You really do. But that's the thing, even with that, Naxdy still 2-0 down.
This is what I mean. So he has to get the reverse 3-0, which is
this is
so
tough.
That means you have
Against
to win.
Ramboss?
You have to win on your counter pick, and then you have to win on the opponent's counter pick twice. So it's like.
That's what I mean. But this thing, I feel like with these two characters, they're going to be picking similar counter picks anyway.
Yeah.
So
I suppose so.
So I feel like you're probably going to see very similar stages from these guys. Like Battlefield is definitely more skewed in Snake's favor, but like Town they started on is usually a Dark Samus counter pick.
I think Stadium's probably more of a Snake counter pick. I've seen a lot of the Snakes I know like this stage. All right, and Naxdy starting off with his trademark buttons here. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of grenades. They've both taken 50% after 10 seconds.
Well, the charge shot just catching the landing. Ramboss has been controlling the way that Naxdy lands so well with these charge shots, man.
I think Ramboss knows when to go and challenge Snake in the air as he lands and when to just sort of wait.
Wow.
Goodbye, Naxdy. Goodbye.
Ramboss with a taunt. Keeping his mental.
Goodbye, Naxdy.
And you've seen the way, right? Even when Naxdy throws Ramboss on stage, Rami just throws out a missile that's always going to hit.
Exactly, yeah.
It stalls out the Nikita.
Naxdy's not used to when he throws out the Nikita, for example.
There's a challenge.
He's not. Yeah, exactly. Whereas Ramboss just gives him a little, pew, 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 and interrupts it, which means he gets to recover for free. Do you know what's really? Do you know what's weird? The arc that he throws the grenade at, a fully charged charge shot will lose to it, but a half charge one.
Yeah, no, it'll just go.
That's so bizarre. That's bizarre, man.
That's the hitbox, man. That's the hitbox of it, so far.
All right, the pre-even game, quite fast, relatively fast-paced, or at least as much as you'll see in this kind of matchup sometimes. All right, Naxdy trying to find his way down. I wouldn't say Naxdy's going for a lot of zone breaking options like dash tag too much, unless I'm mistaken. He's just sort of he's trying to win that long game, which is I'd say what he's better at, generally speaking, at least what we've seen from him in previous sets.
That one grenade.
What was that?
That one grenade just stopped the entire charge shot.
Yeah. Naxdy's sort of trying to get in because he doesn't want Ramboss to get any more charge of the shot. Sneaks in the neutral air, but
this is so scary for Ramboss now. For Naxdy. He's able to air dodge onto the ledge, which is good. Is he stuck in? Oh no, he pulled out the grenade.
Okay, Nikita. Yeah, the ability that both the ability that both Ramboss as a player and Samus as a character has to kind of avoid the Nikita is one thing, but you ain't avoiding the C4 there.
Out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere. Oh my god,
damage.
That is
Snake's
such a deadly attack, man.
It's 200. The 200 club. Naxdy is a member.
Oh my god, he's still alive.
Half charge. Naxdy really does, I would argue, as a default autopilot option, will retreat to the sky with the up B sometimes.
Yeah.
Ramboss is catching on to that. I'd say some of the kills he's getting, especially when he lands, and sometimes when he's in the air as well, Naxdy's just like, okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to up B.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of the time, Naxdy's not really been challenged for that. Like, you'll see people try to chase him, but you can't really chase him too much.
That's
why Ramboss is happy to stay grounded a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He's got the charge shots on the landing.
Especially because Snake's in the air for a long time. He's just like, that's time I'm going to get my charge shot.
Oh,
damage here.
Yeah.
It's an even game. Is Naxdy going to get one on the board at least, or is Ramboss going to take this 30 all the way to winner's side of Grands? Gets the grenade there. Generally, trades are going to favor Snake because of his bigger bulk.
Both his characters very, very similar weights, I will say.
But yeah, exactly. Some characters might have even died to that C4, but Samus, some heavy armor.
Oh, jabs do not connected. They're not connected.
Okay, on the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, down smash.
Okay.
I like
could
that.
be the start of something big here for Naxdy. 2-1.
I like.
Ramboss has got counter.
I like that Naxdy mixed up his ledge trap there, because usually what he was doing was sort of being a bit more slow paced with it. He'd kind of just go for the up smash, pull a grenade up smash, but then he went for the up smash and then immediately went for like a fast option at the ledge to catch Ramboss trying to sneak his way back on.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Yes,
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Could be
Right.
the start. Could be the start. We might hear the sirens in this next game. If Naxdy wins this is big momentum on his side.
You can't ring the reverse 3-0 police yet.
You can't.
They'd call it in as like a sort of false flag.
Well, that's
They'd
what
be
I mean. If I rang the 3-0 police now, they'd be like, "Stop ringing this number." This
like,
is
come on,
what-
it's
this
three.
is
Come on,
important."
we've seen 3-1s 1,000 times.
Exactly.
It's not.
We've seen near reverse 3-0s.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronnie's been
We've
far
called,
too.
we've called the reverse 3-0 twice for the reverse 3-0 police
And we
twice.
couldn't
for
arrest
cars.
him. There was
And they
not
were-
enough evidence.
And they were just like, stop calling us.
Leave us alone.
All right.
We have things to do.
All right, but I mean, we talk about the reverse 3-0 police. Naxdy's going to need to get at least one more on the board to even be having that conversation. But Kalos is the pick. And we've already seen why Kalos is the pick.
Yep.
I'm going to go on the platform and do the projectile moves. Both these guys in their element doing that to some extent.
Very good.
But
Very
I would
good.
still say favors Naxdy if that's the road we're going to take. I can't help but feel that Naxdy is his character and and as a player, he's better at the sort of winning that long attritional game.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's so patient with his gameplay. But this is such a good pick for Samus, man. This is such a good pick for Samus. Alright. By default, you want, like, Naxdy's going to be banning FD, I would assume, because there's no platforms to retreat to.
Yeah.
So he's mixed up his language.
Yeah, I think Naxdy's style of Snake as well, where he's like constantly throwing himself in the air and doing
That's
like
what I mean,
B-reverses.
yeah.
He needs the platforms to kind of keep him safe and keep him unpredictable.
Oh my
That
days.
nearly worked.
Yeah,
Didn't even get any shield damage.
That C4 is not working out. Sorry, the Nikita's not
Oh, okay, he has to up B. Okay, gets hit again, allowing his
That's
up B to
worked
come
out,
back. Yep. What's going on? Oh, yeah.
so,
And
yeah.
just like we were saying, the default option from Naxdy sometimes when he's feeling a bit of a pickle, he just jump up B.
Yeah.
But Ramboss catching on to that, getting with the nice vertical hitbox of the up tilt.
Actually into a grab very, very early there, and Ramboss is getting a lot off of this.
That's damage, but
Nice
the
to
grenade.
fade back, yeah.
Oh,
What a
Naxdy
kill,
too
but
high
look-
to punish it.
Wow, that's a lot of damage off that charge shot. This is looking good for Ramboss. Back
Back
throw.
throw, yep. Beep beep. Here we go. Ramboss didn't have time to pull a side B,
recovery.
but it doesn't matter because the evasion that Samus has is decent enough. He can put himself in a little bowl.
Ramboss played so well so far. Back throw.
Yep.
Probably could have gone for the down throw.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
for
there it
Red,
is.
you're
Wait a minute.
untechable.
All right. Gets the untechable.
The red
Too high
tech.
percent.
How's he land now?
I
How
think
does he land?
I think Naxdy has to mix up a little bit his landings. I know Snake's.
Yeah.
There's only so many options he has, but sometimes
he's,
I feel that Naxdy's
got to ledge
autopiloting a
himself,
little bit with the.
He's got to ledge, and he started to do that already. That being said, he's brought it back. Okay, if he's able to survive a little bit longer, he gets some percent. Yeah, he's recovering lower now.
One
you can
charge
see it.
shot, one back air or neutral air from Ramboss will be enough.
Yeah,
Oh, I tell a lie, Kalos, big stage.
yeah. Actually, it's funny. It's
Oh.
almost as you said that he started to almost exclusively recover to the ledge now.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Until not going to
kablamo,
get the trade that he wanted. Ramboss.
Wait, oh! Gets the explosion.
Wait a second. Is there another twist in this tail right now? Naxdy looking to get this game forward.
And he's getting some damage here as well. The
He's
C4 is
not-
on him. Gets him in the air.
58%, and his
Grenade?
trades that are not working out with his grenade.
Down
There's your
tilt.
down tilt.
Oh,
Oh
gets the
my
grab
god,
with the dip
that's
smash.
damage from Naxdy.
Here we go.
This momentum is insane from the new.
Oh,
from
gets the down.
Until
The spot dodge.
where is this surge of momentum come from Naxdy? The forward tilt. He's got him off stage with Nikita.
Oh,
The Nikita.
but it's still alive. All right, Ramboss just rolled away, and he was like, okay.
You know what? Let's slow this down.
Let's slow this down.
There's your forward tilt again.
152. It's a deficit that Samus can make up. We're nearly at the magic percent.
Grab.
We're at the percent. We're at the magic down throw percent.
Forward tilt, grab, anything will kill in this percent.
Oh! Forward air, okay.
Ramboss needs something big here.
Oh, gets the parry. That might have even broken his shield.
So big.
Gets the neutral air. What are they doing? But he gets the grenade explosion.
We're going to game 5. When did he even stick him? Oh my!
Was that the C4?
Oh my!
Was that the C4 or the grenade? Wait,
what on earth, man?
It was the C4. Damn.
What a way to announce yourself and say, you know what? I was 2-0 down.
Okay.
I was 2-0 down.
Okay.
This is not how I'm going out.
Okay, you got the number for the reverse.
I do, yeah. I want to announce
it's 03.
Oh.
Oh my! All right, winners finals is certainly living up to all the hype that it could sometimes have. Game 5.
5, Mike.
We got Ramboss. We got Naxdy. Who's moving on into winners side of ground?
This is so scary.
I cannot call this.
Hey, okay, my boy crawling in my skin. Shout out to Linkin Park.
Sorry, I was so on that one.
Sorry.
All right, these guys went to Battlefield previously, did they not?
They did, yes.
Remind me who won?
Ramboss won.
It was who?
Ramboss won.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure someone won relatively convincingly on this stage.
Yeah, Ramboss won. But it was Naxdy's counter pick, so this is an interesting pick from you, man.
Yeah, Samus generally likes some platform stages because they can camp under the platform with the charge shot, using that to great effect there, Ramboss. Okay.
Yeah, gets the grenade. Tries to play around a little bit. He's crawling a lot here.
Why is this still the trading music on? I beg you. I beg you. But the crowd is nonetheless with this one.
Trash. He's still recovering high here. Happy to do that on Battlefield for sure.
What a strong start this is from Ramboss. 174.
How's he get in here? Dash attack, really good burst option there.
Oh, I think he read the roll.
No mash there from Ramboss.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of stuck. 200 club once again.
9%.
Cover himself with as many of his B moves as he can.
Yeah, he
catches the roll.
Ramboss looking good here.
All right, great parry. Oh my goodness.
Parry. The confidence to parry. The confidence to parry.
All the explosions, the trades might not be working in Ramboss's favor as much.
However, he's just getting a lot of chip, man. He's getting a lot of chip.
All right, Naxdy goes high. Does get the trade with the grenade this time.
Yeah, be out of shield. Really good asset from Samus.
Basically a stock lead at this point.
Oh, there's your C4.
Just sneaking the little edge of the platform. All right, what's Naxdy got here in the tank? What's he got in the tank here?
Oh, he's recovered a bit too high.
Oh, I love the weight. Wow.
Wow.
That killed?
Wait a second. Ramboss one stock away from Grand Finals winner's side.
Oh, okay, damage.
Yeah, so much. It's so much damage. Snake's damage output is so strong. Recovers
high again.
Instantly. Does not want to play around.
He's can't get out of here. Okay.
Down tilt again.
Naxdy is a momentum-based player, but he has to get something started. What a grab that was from Ramboss.
Oh, the back
end! Could that be it? That is it! Ramboss is in winner's side of Grands.
Is in winner's side of Grand Finals with an absolutely dominant Game 5 over your mad dog.
Just soak it in. Just drink it in.
Damn, what a contest.
What a great set.
Yeah, that was great. Wow. Naxdy finds himself in losers finals, but what a set, Mike. What a set. That was insane. That was insane. Loser semis coming up next between the Dream. The Irish Dream, man.
The Irish Dream. Winner Dreams. Ramboss destroying the screen before he leaves off the stage.
An Irish native here with a flag of the Dream.